What's up, guys? My name is Chaotic. Back at you guys with a fire one. Hope you guys got someone lit, someone to roll up, smoke up on this video for me. And I'm the highest motherfucker off a dab right now. And I'm coming back at you guys with a video about going to work on MDMA again. Yep, going to work on that Molly again. And this took place 2 years ago, roughly, I believe, or a year and a half ago, when I was living in New Orleans. And man, dude, that shit was crazy. So yeah, so let me get started on this video, man. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are liking these videos and if they're lit, and you know how they're going, man. So all right, let me get started, man. So let's see what's going on with this shit. So I ordered some MDMA off of the darknet, right? And I was looking for like a domestic, basically, and I was looking for like really good looking shit. And you really never know what you're gonna get until you get it. So I'm anticipating, I'm waiting for this shit. I arranged something with a friend, where we're gonna order this stuff, test it out. And not a friend no more, but long story short, this dude was a tweaker, man. But so this dude, I'm just calling him tweaker because this fool I have no respect for. He was a bitch. But yeah. So, anyways, this tweaker, man, he was just he wanted to get this Molly, and I was like, all right, man, let's do it. So we were up getting that Molly, and we tested it. We took our first dose around the morning, or no, actually, this was midday, and I tested it. It worked out fine. So now, the next day comes around. It's time for work. So I get my Molly. And I go to work. And I didn't really like plan on doing it. I just kind of like had it because I was gonna bring it over to this guy's house, that tweaker guy's house, and I ended up doing a little bit, right in the back because I was just a dishwasher. So I had I had room to like actually do I can like take a little bit of it, and that's what I did. So I was over there, swallowing a bit of that MDMA, and I was felt pretty good, man. I was like, all right, I wonder how long it's gonna take for me to feel these effects, So the effects come around, and I didn't take enough to really like roll. I was just getting more talkative and way more friendly. Like it was probably the most talkative I was ever at that job, because I absolutely hated that job. I actually really did not like it because the restaurant, I don't know why. I don't know what was about it, but like I just did not like the work, man. And it's just dirty, and you're sweating, and you get to smell food all day. You got grease, and you just got oils, steam. You got all this shit coming out those vents, and then you're just like, you're sweating, and you're just over there working your ass off, trying to cook, trying to be a chef, get some salads going, get some food prep, and you're just like, damn, bro, this shit never stops, because like, it's just always, there's always something, and then even if like you want to be happy, I mean, other shit will happen, like where like sometimes there was one day where I remember like the whole restaurant shut down, or not the whole restaurant shut down, but like the lights shut off, but like the whole block powered off, so we had a blackout, and we were just stuck inside that place with all of the vents, like the stuff that pulls the hot air out from the food cooking, all that shit turned off. So we were stuck in those vents, and we were stuck in the hot air, and that sucked. It sucked a lot, man. So anyways, so I was feeling pretty good. Main effects were just, I was mainly talking a lot off the Molly, and I was just walking around, doing my work. And the next thing you know, I feel something else, kind of creep up. I feel like the serotonin, because like first it was like the dopamine, and I'm getting like the Adderall effect. I think I only took enough to get like mostly a dopamine effect. But the serotonin effect, it takes a little longer to build up. So the slight serotonin comes out. I'm like, oh man, now I'm starting to feel chill, and like like I can low key do my work more, like better, like not really like think about it, just kind of like mindlessly do it. But I also felt like a little weaker, like I did not like I couldn't focus, because that stuff really shuts off your focus. It really shuts down your focus. So I could not focus for shit. Not as much as I could when I was sober, man. So for the rest of the night, I was just, you know, kind of like not rolling, but it just kind of like on a light dose. Not even not even what would you call a microdose? No, I didn't take a microdose. This is not a microdose. It was a little more than a microdose. Not sure how much it took. Probably like at least 30. I think 30 to 40 milligrams. I really did not take much, man. Like it was kind of disappointing. But the reason, for that, I didn't want to like roll my tits off at work, but I wanted to get the same effects from it, so I just still took it. So I get like a semi roll, I'm just whatever, I'm chilling, and yeah, I'm just talking to all these people, talking to my coworkers a bit, seeing what's up, how you doing, like peace out. Next day rolls around. I don't really feel too bad, I don't feel like sad or anything. Like, it didn't really drain me like emotionally. It just kind of like drained me like physically. Uh, yeah, like made me like kind of like tired that day, and just it was a lot of craziness. I just remember in my head I was like, man, I'm high, and nobody knows I'm high because my eyes weren't even dilated, man. After those, I could pull it off. I was like, hey, this is kind of lit though. So like, if I want to like kind of be on it, kind of don't. I don't want to look like I'm running on it. I just take a little bit, but and you're not. I mean, you're gonna want to take a lot more because you're not gonna get the roll. You're not gonna get the full effect. You're not gonna get. It's definitely not worth it. So definitely, if you're gonna plan on taking it, man, take it. At least 100 milligrams. You want to get the full effect because if you don't, you can fiend off of it. Depends on how pure your shit is. So you must always test it. Link in the description. So yeah, no reason not to test it. I mean, there's plenty of test kits everywhere. People be testing. So man, yeah, I get the message. So yeah, I'm smoking. Yeah, I just smoke hella Daz, bro. Let me know if you guys have smoked Death Star OG, man. I got that fucking shit up in the wax. And shit, I make my own wax cartridges too. But anyways, man, I was just pretty much on a hefty, like later on, like I rolled like a lot, Like I think that same night I actually rolled. Uh yeah. Yeah, actually I think I remember that same very night. I rolled, and that was the Molly on Halloween video I made, but I'm not sure if it was Halloween, but I got it around Halloween of last year. Not I mean 2020, yeah, not 2021. So October, yeah, Halloween 2020, I got that Molly. So Molly was in my freaking blood, and I'm probably never gonna do that again because if I do that again, like, I mean, what's the point? First of all, you're rolling at work. It's just what like you have to kind of concentrate. People are gonna know you're on shit. I mean, I got blue eyes, so that's just gonna dilate. You're gonna see my eyes. I'm gonna look like I'm on something, and also, I'm also gonna look, just tired and kind of withdrawn. Like it just kind of makes you withdrawn. It's just not really like the best thing to do. Like especially at work, like at least drug wise, like oxys, Adderall, maybe even a low dose of like a Tizolam or like a little like a functional benzo, something that's functional. Anything that disinhibits you, slows you down too much, reactions and everything, it's not good. It's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. It will, man. So I don't really know how long it will take for that to happen, but it depends on how long you've been doing your stuff for, man. So, anyways, yeah, man. So for the rest of the night, man, I was chilling. I had no come down from this little bit of a Molly I did. It wasn't really much. It wasn't like important, like what I did, because I mean, it's not gonna cause a come down at that point. And it was fun. I would 0 out of 10 never do it again, man, because it's just not good. Don't ever do this. Don't ever try this at home. Don't ever try this at work. So this is not safe for work. And SFW. Don't ever take Molly at work, man. And if you do, you better be prepared. Or if you are, just take a low dose, man. Because trust me, I knew what I was doing, and I knew I didn't really want to roll. But later that night, I rolled. So I was like tickling my neurons, a little bit. And then like later in the night, I popped that dose. So I was like, hey, I was having a lit one, man, my friends. So I think this Molly was around 90%. I was pretty happy with what I got out of it. Not too functional. I would rate this, just really bad. I mean, like it's just not. It wasn't too great of an experience. It wasn't too bad of an experience. It was just kind of like a neutral experience. Like, oh yeah, I did this. That's kind of stupid. I'll never do it again. And it just makes you think. It's like, wow, man, is this stuff enlightening me or not? Because I'm kind of doing dumber shit. The days go by. I'm just playing. I mean, I don't really do dumber shit. Sometimes, you'll make a decision. You'll learn from it. Definitely not the dumbest decision I made, because if I, really wanted to roll, that would be a dumbass decision. So take it from me, don't ever do that stuff at work or anywhere you have responsibilities, man. You cannot focus on that stuff. You cannot take a low dose. You cannot be functional realistically off of it at any time on any time on it. It's just because it's so heavily serotonin, like the way it binds to your serotonin and releases it. It's so it's so strong on that receptor that it will, it'll do that. So I was pretty lit, man. I was just smoking dabs the rest of the night. I was lit, man. I was just going to sleep, having some dreams. I don't really have too many dreams, but that night I did. And, I was like, man, if I ever do that again, I gotta be dumb. Like, real dumb. So, yeah, learn from me. Don't be dumb. Don't be doing that stuff at work. Do that shit at home. Do it somewhere safe with some friends and family. Not family, unless, that'd be live they approve. I doubt they would. But, yeah, keep that away from family. And, don't do it too much. So, yeah, man. That's what I could say. If I could leave you a good message, is that, I mean, for the most part, it's a good drug, MDMA, but it can be addicting if you have an addictive, or I don't know, if you're addicted to the most powerful drug or most euphoric. I mean, because it's the most euphoric. So for me, addiction, it has to be really euphoric, but not so much anymore. Like, it doesn't matter what drug I do. Like, oxys are really euphoric, but I don't really care too much about them. So yeah, I think, it's because I've done so much Molly that it kind of satiated that euphoricness. The other drugs really don't touch that kind of euphoria, but can kind of match it. I mean, they'll never match it. Unless something else comes stronger than that. But, we'll see in time, that stuff's just way too strong. So it was some like tannish yellowish Molly. I remember some good shit, It's alright. It was alright for them being, it was alright for what I had, And now I got some better shit, I got some purplish looking stuff. And it's some dank shit, man. Let me tell you that. So, yeah, man. I'm staying high and stay lifted. I hope you guys are going to stay high, stay lifted. Have a good rest of your day and night. Party it up, and, get high, man. You know what's up. So, all right, man. Peace out till next time.